Welcome to Anfield, where the afternoon starts on a winning note for John Aldridge. The Golden Boot Award for Aldridge, the Football League's First Division's leading scorer last season with 26 goals. And what a favourite he's become here at Anfield. And a great reward for a great first season. And of course, Aldridge puts the pressure on Kenny Dalglish and his selections here for the game against Manchester United, and still Ian Rush does not line up alongside him in the team. Rush back on the bench, and perhaps that might come as good news to United. Steve McMahon knows about competition in midfield too, as he goes through a few stretching exercises. Brian Robson, a different sort of pressure perhaps, knowing how important it is to bring success to Manchester United. And the England captain will be contributing everything. So too will Mark Hughes. What a difference his firepower should make alongside Brian McClare, who notched in 31 last season. And how the England captain relishes these big matches, and a real big match feel for sure here at Anfield. Always one of the fixtures the whole of football looks forward to, when two great sides like Liverpool and Manchester United clash. And it's United who changed into their white shirts and black shorts, who attack the goal to our right, and Mark Hughes straight away appealing there for a bit of a shove by Jan Molby. And the game was competitive as this. Referee today by Keith Hackett, who know how to keep charge of big pressure games. Certainly we can expect no let-up in the competitive spirit of these two sides. Liverpool, of course, have already won the Charity Shield, beat Charlton 3-0 on the opening day. Manchester United kicked off their season with a goalless draw, home to Queen's Park Rangers. Leclerc. United onto the attack early on, and looking to settle into their stride in the formidable atmosphere of Anfield. Good work there by Steve Nicol for Liverpool. Barnes carried there by Robson, but Barnes away now, and good tackle that by Steve Bruce as United break up the move. And for Gillespie to chase, crashing into Hughes. Physical aspect to the game, never something that Mark Hughes shirks, although does Gary Gillespie. And that could prove one of the confrontations of the match this afternoon. Liverpool's throw though. Steve Nicol in possession. Jack of all trades in this Liverpool side, and master of most of them as well. Barnes putting pressure on there, but again the ball played long. Good jump by Gillespie. Venison. Beardsley, a nice little touch. Houghton. And Beardsley's continue to run. Ball bounced awkwardly there, but Barnes perhaps can make something of it. Great save by Leighton, and United escape there. The first real signs of danger. Barnes testing Leighton, and Leighton reacting well, and Liverpool look to increase the pressure now. That move certainly livened up the cop. Nicol, no danger there as it floats across Jim Leighton's 6-yard area. Here's that move again. Beardsley got a foot to it. It fell for Barnes. He hit it first time, and Leighton could only parry it, and Blackmore got it clear. Leclerc. There's Gillespie right with him. Hit deep by Bruce. Little chest off there, but Molby had read it. Robson again. Blackmore out to Jesper Olsen. Houghton catching him, but Olsen still going, and the job finished off there by Liverpool. It was Venison on Olsen. Skills of Olsen provoking the foul. United hit the free kick in, and Anderson had crept up there into the box, but couldn't get on it, nor could Hughes. Beardsley, Nicol. Olsen there as well, determined that he shouldn't pass. And another free kick. United could well end up being punished, conceding these free kicks. A little bit more control required perhaps in the tackling. But they've escaped there, and the first time effort was from Nicol. Quick to link up with his attack and looking for the shooting opportunity, couldn't trouble Leighton. Anderson trying to get underneath it, clashing with McMahon there. Now Nicol. Barnes is away. And Barnes still going. Left Bruce, left Anderson, still Barnes. And Beardsley couldn't make the most of it. A brilliant run from Barnes though. And the danger of John Barnes rather. Not Peter Barnes. Peter Barnes at his best would have been proud of it though. It was one of those typical Barnes dribbles. Past Bruce, past Anderson. Back for Beardsley, but just couldn't take it in his stride. Barnes. Barnes again. Tackled by Olsen. United win it back and again hit it deep. And Hughes now looking to break, but the ranks soon close in front of him. Lovely little flick back from Beardsley. Now Barnes. Liverpool really beginning to get into their stride now. Nicol. Olsen getting through a lot of defensive work. Perhaps by circumstance more than design. McMahon. Barnes. McMahon going for the return. McGrath able to get it away, but Nicol will turn it back in once more. Blocked by Anderson. And Liverpool's one-touch passing, giving United's defenders some problems now. Again, they hit it first time, and Nicol can cross. And a despairing challenge gets it away again from Bruce. Davenport knocks it out. Venison, the knock back for Molby. McMahon. Still with McMahon. Steamrollers his way through now. Beardsley looking for the shooting opportunity. And Barnes closing in. Still Barnes. Forced out by Duxbury. Still he keeps going. Great control and poise from John Barnes. Though he'll be disappointed he couldn't really provide the cross to match. Nicol underneath it. Whelan robbed there by McClare. Blackmore again. And McClare trying to open up Liverpool. Davenport. Molby's strength wins out. Another crunching challenge there by McMahon on Duxbury. Play continues though. Not now. Mr. Hackett pulls that one back. And McMahon definitely came out second best in that collision with Mike Duxbury. Venison. It's a careless one though. Still Liverpool keep it going. Venison, nice work down that right flank by Barry Venison. Beardsley appeals for handball from United, but referee plays a possible advantage. Hughes has got it anyway. Molby chipping away at him. And some of the Liverpool fans don't like that decision. So Hackett going to have a word with his linesman. So much going on in this game that will need every extra pair of eyes. And I think it was an elbow that came back there from Hughes that didn't like, but he's booked Molby. Certainly, Albee was the first offender, even if Hughes showed his opinion of the tackle. And again, another clash sends people going there. And Hughes, that one won't count. And McMahon, after that collision with Duxbury, limps out of the game. It'll be Nigel Spackman replaces him, a midfield player for a midfield player, so no significant reshuffling for Liverpool. Venison's throw. Venison again. Aldridge having to turn. Support from Nicol. Oh, beautiful stuff from Barnes, and Nicol a foot or so away. Nicol looking to round off a piece of sheer genius from John Barnes. Just to think of it was enough, let alone execute it so perfectly. Nicol was in there, and a chance, surely. Kenny Dalglish, that's some opinion on the game so far. I wouldn't have thought so. Houghton losing out there. Nicol shrugs off Olsen, and Barnes with a bit of space. And away there, a diving header picked up by Spackman. And Barnes again, Anderson dived in, still with Barnes. Still with Barnes, brought down there by Anderson, no penalty. Anderson made the challenge. Boos for Mr. Hackett, but he was adamant. Barnes again. Back time, yes it is. No arguments there. Mr. Hackett perfectly placed. Barnes down again. And that one is a penalty. And the danger of Barnes finally brings its reward. Bruce with the challenge. And the right foot went. And so did Barnes. Molby now with the penalty and tucked away with no problems. Liverpool take the lead. Molby, the goal scorer. As calm a penalty as you could wish to see. Leighton went the right way, but still couldn't reach. Now Barnes. Nicol. First time out for Nicol, who continued his run. Time to look up for Liverpool player, but Anderson have blocked it. Now Barnes. Again, those first time passes. This time it was Spackman looking to set Barnes free. Liverpool have the corner kick to continue the pressure on United. Aldridge waiting there. Barnes. Oh, and hit very deep. Beardsley will chase it. Duxbury. Beardsley protests. Quickly taken. And down goes Aldridge. Offside, perhaps. Surely not another penalty that maybe he's looking around for. Really is getting heated out there. Bruce having his two-penneth again. Little pass through, certainly not offside. But when the pass was made, I would have thought. The linesmen are well positioned. Now Hughes. Venison this time. Olsen into the middle. McClare looking to turn, but Whelan was back there to clear the danger. Blackmore. Came off a red shirt, so United have the corner kick. Steve Bruce, number 4, moving up there. So too McGrath. As the cross comes over, Anderson. And Grobbelaar reached it. Anderson's so often the danger man from dead ball kicks. Got a great goal-scoring record, but Grobbelaar reacted well. And the half-time whistle goes. Non-stop action here at Anfield. But it's Liverpool who lead through that penalty by Jan Molby. But it's Barnes who's caused most of the danger, and indeed he won the penalty for Liverpool. So it's 1-0 at half-time, Liverpool lead. So Jim Leighton, some generous round of applause as he takes up his position in goal, urging his United teammates for more effort. Molby scored the only goal of the game, of course. And last season, the two matches between these two teams both ended in draws, 3-3 here at Anfield, 1-1 at Old Trafford. And I should think at this stage of the proceedings, Manchester United probably settle for yet another draw. They know they've got their work cut out to try and haul themselves back on level terms in this second half. Clayton Blackmore with the throw. Leclerc now to Hughes. Robson. And Robson again sounding off rather. Claiming perhaps he got a touch on the way through, but it was typical Robson lurking there on the edge of the penalty area, quick to get his shot in. And maybe it did get a couple of touches. Spackman there and Molby were very close to it. Barnes now. Beardsley picks it up. Beardsley getting a run at Bruce. Barnes. Aldridge. And back comes Leclerc. Davenport. Hughes turns. Leclerc was waiting for Robson, but he had to go himself. And Furious again, looking, I'm sure, for the corner kick. Robson made the dummy run. Leclerc decided to have a go himself. Claimed it got a touch off Nicol. But the shot was high. Hughes. Inside for Leclerc now. Leclerc can get the shot in. A really weak effort by Leclerc. Will be disappointed with opportunities so thin on the ground. Whelan. Cut out by Bruce. Now Olsen. Little flick by Hughes. Looking for Robson. Hughes again getting really stuck in, and so too Robson. And Robson and Whelan there, and Hughes involved, and Mr. Hackett diving in, hauling the England captain away there. And Robson's tackling has been right on the edge. It must be said. And that was the challenge on Whelan. Whelan certainly didn't like it. And there was a lot of elbowing and pushing and shoving. Anderson, Duxbury. And the ball ricocheting unkindly there for Liverpool. But Beardsley finally able to sort it all out and come away with it with some style. Beardsley away now on the run. Aldridge. United stretched at the moment. Still with Aldridge. Can he go it alone? Aldridge again. Finally did a little bit too much there, but Aldridge had a sniff of goal, and that was enough. Dalglish up out of his seat. And again, the ball hit deep, and Leighton coming all the way out to volley that one clear. Beardsley. Leclerc. Beardsley challenging the workload in Liverpool's midfield has been enormous. And Beardsley doing brilliantly to find Houghton. And here's Spackman. Great save by Leighton. Spackman following up so well, and he hit it crisply enough. Didn't hesitate, and Leighton's reactions razor sharp. Now Blackmore. Again, Mulvey in so quickly. And the red tidal wave of Liverpool once more crashes down on United's defence. A great run here from Nicol, side down there by Anderson. Holds his hands up in mitigation, but it'll be hard to find a good case for the defence. Anderson knows it as well. Trying to explain it to Whelan. There's another superb break building up by Liverpool. Nicol away there with real menace. And Anderson, well, chopped him down is the only phrase you can really use. Can Liverpool bring some justice to bear from the free kick? Hit on hot bricks, old Dalglish there. And Barnes, Leighton right behind it. Barnes curling it in. Hit deep for Aldridge, cut out by McGrath. Now Beardsley. And Barnes sent flying again, colliding with Anderson. Barnes can't believe he doesn't get the decision. Beardsley, the little touch. Anderson was hauling him back there quite plainly before Beardsley had really played the ball in. Anderson getting the bird now from the Anfield crowd, but it's Liverpool who get the ball, and Barnes once again showing a clean pair of heels. And he had a marvellous game, John Barnes. And Houghton now skips round McGrath. He's got him to beat again. Aldridge not able to get there. And United back on the rack there. And the break on by Leclerc. And Grobbelaar sends him flying. Acknowledges the foul. Totally committed. Brian Leclerc was away in space. And Grobbelaar came charging out. And down went Leclerc. Aldridge. Barnes. Beardsley. Barnes had kept going. Beardsley racing through the middle. A great run from Beardsley. And Aldridge couldn't quite reach. And another lovely bit of football from Liverpool. Beardsley's acceleration creating the opening. Barnes' skill as well, a contributory factor. Houghton. Benison forward. Spackman down. And the linesman having to just keep a cooling influence on things. Spackman and McGrath getting in a tangle. Quickly taken. Beardsley's layoff to Houghton. Barnes, he was looking for the volley. Spackman too. The post stopped it. And no wonder Spackman looks skywards in despair. He's followed up several times on the edge of the box, looking for the first-time shot. Wasn't that cleanly hit, but the bounce was difficult, and the post saved Leighton. Aldridge comes off, and Rush comes on. What an awesome sight to see Ian Rush come off the bench, just when he thought it couldn't get any worse. Juventus shirt there in the crowd. Houghton chased by Robson. Houghton still going. Houghton with a chance here. And Barnes and Beardsley. And Barnes. And somehow United escape again. And a goal would surely round off such a threatening performance by John Barnes this afternoon. Whelan and Venison. Spackman again. Venison hit deep. And Barnes, and Leighton denies him again. And Barnes just cannot get a goal. Here he is again. And robbed. And Beardsley tries to keep it going. And Spackman now. Still Spackman. Whelan. Spackman into the middle. Houghton. The whistle goes. And some respite for United's defence. Venison playing the ball in that time. And Barnes, a rare header, but a powerful one. Rush. Finding Beardsley. Beardsley and Bruce together there. Beardsley's round him. Duxbury gets a foot to it. Anderson away as again Spackman was coming in from a slightly deeper position. Looking for that shot all the time. Oh, great ball inside. Rush turning off the line. And again, it's wide of the mark. And Rush so close to a goal that would have brought the house down. There's McGrath, I think, on the line. Here comes Barnes again. Barnes and Duxbury and Anderson as well. It's a two-man job trying to keep John Barnes quiet this afternoon. And yet another free kick conceded in a dangerous position. Anderson had a bit of a torrid afternoon. And more than once sought refuge in a foul. Barnes somehow wriggles his way free there, but the referee brings payback for the persistent tackling or foul tackling of Peter Davenport, and away come Liverpool again. Nicol. Goal kick. Nicol, who's been so keen to add extra skills to the Liverpool attack down that left-hand flank. And Leighton, who's produced his fair share of saves this afternoon. And there goes the final whistle. A real battle royal out there. Some of the tackling so ferocious, but it's Liverpool who've come out on top thanks to that Jan Molby penalty. A virtuoso performance though by John Barnes, and once again the warning sounded out just what a force Liverpool are going to be this season, and Manchester United know again the yardstick if they're to achieve success. Molby's goal then from the penalty spot separates the two teams. And an afternoon of non-stop commitment here at Anfield. The final score though, Liverpool 1, Manchester United 0. We hope you've enjoyed this game in our match video series. Remember, all your team's First Division games, home and away, are available from your club shop.